Hello there everybody. So today we're going to be doing another art therapy exercise. Specifically, we're going to be doing a project focusing on our breathing, and then we're going to be working on something inspired by some affirmations. And so the supplies you're going to be needing are a piece of paper. If the heavier the weight, the better, but it doesn't really matter. And then you're going to want something that has color. So I'm using markers, but you can watercolor, crayons, anything that has some sort of color to it. And then you're going to need to have a pencil, of course. And then lastly, something that has internet access. So you could stop the video and use your phone or computer, or you can just have a computer on the side to find what you need for the affirmation piece. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do, of course, is get into a comfortable position. Just kind of take a moment. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I was just running around before this, and so I kind of got a little winded. Anyway, so now let's go to our piece of paper. So the first thing that you want to do is take your color, and you want to take a deep breath in and let it out. And as you let it out, draw a wavy line. And see if you can get across the whole page in one breath. And just thinking and focusing on your breathing. And so if you did it the first time, you didn't work so well, try it again. So take a deep breath and let it out. All right, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a second color. And again, the color doesn't have to mean anything. It could be just random. It could be what colors you like. And this time you're going to take a circle. You're going to be drawing a circle. And as you draw the circle, you're going to take a breath through the whole circle. So take a deep breath. And hold it till you get to the end of the circle. Now, the other thing that you can do, if you wanted to kind of add to this, you can take another color. Anyway, and you can do it again inside the color, and just kind of as you go making more colors inside and just practicing your breathing. So just as you go. So yeah, you can just kind of keep doing that until you get to the center to just kind of practice your breathing as you're going around. If you like doing this, you can keep drawing circles, but otherwise, the last breathing exercise that you can do is where you take quick breaths. So in this one, you're going to, as you go, you're going to make lines, and with each line, you're going to take a breath. Just kind of being aware of your breathing and just watching your breathing take shape. You can make as many lines of these as you want, but you can also make as few lines of these as you want. If you feel like you're hyperventilating, obviously make longer lines, but that is kind of how you want to do. And how you want to do that particular exercise. And the last exercise that you want to do is just drawing whatever shape or line you want. Just kind of free draw for a second. And as you do it, just kind of pay attention to when are you taking your breaths and when are you exhaling. So just kind of put the line on the paper, and then maybe go up for breathing in and down for breathing out. Going slowly, focusing on your breathing. Listen to the sound of the marker or the color crayon running across the page. And you can do this as long as you want. Obviously, I'm not making fine art here, and that's not the point of this assignment or this project. It's just to kind of focus on your breathing so that as you go in, you are getting a little more comfortable with the supplies, and then also you just feel like you're in a relaxed place. Now, I don't usually like sending people to the internet right after a breathing exercise, but the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to find an affirmation online. So go scour the old interwebs and find yourself a quote or an affirmation that you believe relates to you in this very moment, or something you would really like to see yourself write out or really focus on, something that you'd like to meditate on. So go find something and then come back and finish this video. All right, so I decided to go with the quote, "Be patient with yourself, nothing in nature blooms all year." And because we're in winter currently, I feel like that is very accurate. And so what you're going to do now is with your pencil, you're going to, first you can write it out, and then, so that of course you get your spelling, you've practiced it spelling once, and then you can flip over your paper to reveal your final piece. So I'm gonna quick go into time-lapse mode so you don't have to watch me do those steps, and then we're gonna talk about the next step. So after I have kind of written it out once, the next thing I'm going to do is go to the other side of my page, and you can choose to do it this way as well. In fact, I think that is how I'm going to be doing this. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to write it out, and you can kind of mix and match. You can start with bubble letters, you can go through, and either way, I'm just going to first write out the first piece, and then I'm going to do some block letters, and maybe I might go into some calligraphy, but I'm going to kind of do each line, I'm going to do something different. So, and then this is a sketch, remember, so you can erase and keep on doing it. You can throw it away if you want. And remember, again, this isn't going to be shown to anyone. This is yours. You do not have to show it. This is just your practice. This is you really reflecting on this affirmation. All right, so I finished writing it out. I kind of did some erasing. I might clean this up a little bit as I go. Either way, like I said, this is just for me, so it doesn't really matter. I'm using colors that I feel like match the words. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna finish coloring it in and creating my final piece. And so that is kind of what you're going to be doing for the end of this project. Just finish coloring it. If you did everything in bubble letters, maybe then you're just coloring it in bubble letters. If you did more designs on the side, maybe you're coloring in the outside. So yeah, so just spend some time now finishing up your piece. All right, so I am finished with my little affirmation page. I did a little bit of erasing to clean it up, but once you kind of put down the marker, it doesn't quite work as well anymore to kind of clean up the edges. So now what you want to do after you're done with your affirmation is think about why that relates to you. What about it attracted to you? Just really kind of think about yourself for a little bit and take time to kind of reflect on it. And the other thing that you can do is think about any other affirmations that you might be able to do in the future. And then again, what are you going to do with this now? So like I said before, sometimes it's good to put up an affirmation in your room to kind of like remember it over time, but sometimes the act of destruction is also good. Now, usually I'm all about not creating digital garbage and not creating garbage in any form. However, being able, if the process of tearing something up, if the process of burning something, if the process of actually just kind of releasing it from your life is something that will help you, then that is in itself has a purpose, especially for mental health and for like being in a therapeutic setting. So if you feel like you just need to just get rid of it, then get rid of it. Otherwise, I highly recommend just putting it somewhere where maybe only you can see. Maybe it's where you get ready, or something that somewhere where you can look at it and really reflect on it in the future. So let me know what you decided to do in the comments. You can share with me what you decided, or you can just kind of keep it to yourself. So I hope you found this relaxing and helpful. Again, these exercises were inspired by, but not completely copied by, the Essential Art Therapy Exercises by Leah Guzman, but not, this has my own personal twist on these exercises. So like I said, I hope you feel a little bit better, and I hope you enjoyed these videos, and I hope you join us for our next session. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.